Goku, you don't listen. You don't listen at all. And you wonder why we have problems, bro. Why don't you listen to me, Goku? So, so Goku, I've told you on multiple occasions, stop saying that shit. Stop saying that shit, but do you listen to me? Do you listen to Dex? No, you don't. No, you don't. Damn, you can't reply back, can you? God damn. God damn. You only on timeout, don't worry. Yes, meat land. Beyond meat to land. How y'all doing, chat? So, let me show y'all what we dealing with. And Goku, I already know you're gonna make another page. He about to come in this bitch cussing, bro. He about to come in this bitch cussing. Nigga, why does why you mute me? Why the fuck did you mute me? I told him, man, stop calling me Liddy. Like, saying Liddy is your wife. Liddy is your wife. Hey, what's up, Lydia's husband? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you something cool, incident. So for the trailer for this game, if you look at the description for this trailer right here, I think. It's nothing but binary. Nothing but binary, so I figured I would do the same thing. But yeah, they shit leads into a ton of ARG. So you decode this shit, you go to the website, you figure out what this is, figure out what that is. And they gave away the whole backstory, like the backstory of the game so far. Honestly, so you know what? To catch people up to the story, let's do this. So here, we'll watch some people's shorts. Here, let's see.
Who's Elliot? If you didn't know, there's a brand new game called Giggle-Land. It revolves around a mascot called Elliot, who has special techniques.
We need to remove the weeds from the garden.
But what exactly is Elliot doing with the children? It
Exactly.
appears that he's affecting them with a virus. I guess if you get him mad, then he will attack you with a virus. It seems like the main character has to survive this virus at the fair. But I guess we have to wait until the release date. But I guess now we know that. Who's Elliot? If you didn't know, there's a brand new game called...
Let's see. That didn't explain much. So you got people playing it. Oh, shit. Well, they say this shit. Oh, you know what? Here, let's see. I'm trying to see if somebody broke it down really good and really fast.
What happened to Elliot? If you didn't know, Giggle-Land has released a new video revealing a lot of lore. This raises many questions about what these things are.
One must learn the importance of hardship. Bravery can only be achieved by sacrificing your former self.
The reason Elliot wants to be brave is because he doesn't want to fear this school project, so he sacrifices younger self to be braver. But why does Mr. T have this? Did he do this to other students before? It would probably be important for Giggle-Land, and I think that
He doesn't explain shit well, whoever that kid is.
This game is extremely dark. The new mascot horror game Giggle-Land has a secret trailer where we see young innocent versions of the main mascots Elliot and Ella. Well, innocent until we see them get bullied, which you'll have to see on my channel because it's pretty disturbing. So this game is
Yeah, these motherfuckers are very vague. So, but yeah, I've watched this shit. Is deep as dark. Let me. I'm about to shit on myself. How about that? I'm just gonna shit on myself. All right, here. Let's see. Better yet, let's visit the store page really quick.
Welcome to Giggle-Land. I'm Elliot.
See, in the description,
And we're
ain't
happy
great.
you're here. But before you head into the park, there are some rules you must know first. There's rules?
I'll play the trailer in a second. Let's actually read the description. Welcome to Giggle-Land. Join Toli on her very special day at the park as she searches for her missing father. Explore our wonderful attractions, meet our ever-smiling staff, and experience the magic that makes Giggle-Land the happiest place in the world. Just remember, every guest must follow the rules. The management is very particular about that. Navigate through themed areas filled with colorful characters and hidden passages, each holding pieces of the truth. Solve intricate puzzles throughout the park. After all, good children follow directions. Uncover a story of a family, belonging, and the true cost of endless happiness. The park is waiting. Will you join us? I got a feeling this shit ain't like Amanda. You ain't gonna be able to. It's not just gonna be a cutscene where you're stuck to die. I got a feeling I'm going to have to run for my life. I am going to have to run for my life. And I don't want to run for my life.
I thought this place was fun. It is fun, Ella, but you can't have fun if you're not.
Come on, full screen, bitch.
Rule number 1. Stay out of areas you cannot enter.
Okay.
If you see this sign, that means you have to stay away. But what if I want to know what's inside?
I can't take
I'll
that.
tell you. These areas are filled with machinery that helps keep the park running.
Can't handle that.
You don't want the park to break down, do you? I guess not. Rule number 2.
Yeah.
You must be the appropriate height to ride the rides.
Yeah.
Your head doesn't remember to take deep breaths. Someone stop him! Please, Elliot, stop! Rule number 6. Don't close your eyes, or you'll miss the best part.
I'm thinking Poppy like. Here, let me grab me some snacks. You laughing at my little dance? Oh God, I hate horror games. I can't do horror games, chat. I can't do horror games like whatsoever fucking ever. This is a fucking mistake. This is a fucking mistake. I need like a heart rate monitor for this type of shit. 2024 is like a very good year of games. We got hit with 2025, my bad. We got hit with Expedition 33. Amanda the Adventurer 3 is coming out. We got a fucking Giggle-Land demo. Like, bro, 2025 is kicking ass. Bitch. Hold on. Okay. Come on. There we go. Come on, y'all niggas said controller or... Okay. Just download 15. Well, again. You know what the fuck we about to turn down? Fucking sound effects. Ooh, I don't like this shit already. I don't know, the controls are very simple. Okay.
Welcome, little farmer. Farmer Terry is in dire need of your help. You need to restore the farm to its former glory. It's important that all life on the farm is protected, from animals to plants to the children who visit. We care greatly for you all. On the farm, there are rules you must follow.
There's rules? Well, I guess we can't have fun without being safe.
That's right. Let's make everyone happy now, shall we?
I think we can do that.
Interact with the diorama. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to hide. I can't interact with this shit. Okay, X. Well, for some reason, I can't get that. This shit, the vibe of this shit is just creepy as fuck. Let me see. So we talked about the Uber thing. I was going to tell you. Yeah. Sheep are herd animals. They always travel in a group, and the sheep travel together to bond and communicate, share their food and water sources, and protect each other from unknown dangers. This barn is arranged to keep the sheep close to each other at all times. Farmer Terry doesn't want the sheep to feel lonely, even when Shay feels like the black sheep of the group. His herd will never leave him behind. Did you know sheep can experience complex emotions just like humans? Sheep can feel a wide range of emotions from sadness to happiness, pessimism to optimism. They can be pessimistic. Yeah, they do. Hey, J. Aaron. Thank you for the motherfucking resub for 13 months, nigga. Appreciate you. Bitch.
Children are at their best when they're happy. It is our duty to provide them with the best things in life, after all. Besides, children best behave when they have something they truly like.
What do kids like? I know I like something sweet.
Oh, the fucking door's closed? Son of a bitch. Uh, oh no, I like a fresh haircut. I'm a little bit different. Excuse me.
You have obtained sugar.
I was craving something sweet.
You cannot eat the sugar, but you are permitted to purchase one of Farmer Terry's candy apples from the gift shop instead.
All right, so here's the question. Where the fuck is the diorama? I don't know how this game is about to turn out, and I am not fucking... I'm actually not looking forward to it. Nope, you know what's rude, nigga? You not listening to me? I'll do it again. Keep on, nigga. Alright, so... One thing that is annoying me about this game, it ain't no fucking sprint button. They even gave Amanda a fucking sprint button, for crying out fucking loud. Nope. You know. You just acting like you don't. Oh no. No, 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 no. You know what? Fuck it. No. Eat my ass, bro.
Sorry, that's not right. This is not what the children will like.
Okay.
Kids like something sweet, right? Can you find something sweet for them?
Okay, so we're going back down here. All right. I just gotta stop being a fucking pussy and do what I gotta do. Sure. Yeah, buddy. This nigga walking slow as hell. Shit, you really ain't gonna be able to sleep after watching this shit with me, cause I got a feeling we gonna get fucked up. I got a feeling we gonna get fucked up. Hello, motherfucker. What's good? Hey, Dan. Nigga, put it. Bitch. Drop it. Oh, it gotta be in a tube doob, nigga. Yeah. Put it back. Yeah, this shit is probably, it probably does handle better on mouse and keyboard. Uno momento, chat. See, nope, nigga, now you got 30 minutes. I shouldn't have to do this, Goku. There's some very interesting items in here. Some candy. How you doing, Hayden? I still need to find out what the fuck the diorama is, god damn it. Doing okay-ish. Yeah, same. Okay, if I were to guess, are we gonna drop this over here? Gonna take that food. So clearly I gotta put it somewhere. Tell me these sheep don't creep you the fuck out, Hayden. You really think they cute? The fuck is wrong with you? Not the cheapest smartphone Walmart had. Can I interact with this door at all? Nope. There was something back here. So what all do we have? Here, let's put this shit up real quick. Gasoline. Gasoline, pig food. Bitch, that'll work. And what else? And hay. Let's take the hay. Yeah, you wasn't playing, was he? Okay, I can imagine I have to put... I have to put the hay somewhere. Here. Wool. And there's the candy. But where the fuck do I put what? We gave up the sugar already. Yeah, I don't know where to put this shit. So clearly it has to be points of access just like that, clearly. But where are those points? I don't see shit in the barn right now. Here, let's see. Okay. So you take something at one point, then you come back.
Farm equipment works best when it works just right. It is our duty to make sure nothing breaks down, after all. Besides, the equipment works best when it can power on even in the darkest of nights.
Fuck.
Isn't it dangerous to do farm work at night?
Okay. Okay. Bro. They worked really good on these sounds. Wait, hit me, nigga. This chicken coop is where Harley and Clark raised their baby chicks. The coop is like their house. It's warm and protects their little family from the dangers of outside, like wolves, excuse me, and other predators. This chicken coop has everything these special birds need. They can eat the healthiest seeds, drink the freshest water, sleep in the comfiest nest, and lay eggs for Farmer Terry to harvest. Did you know chickens and hens have over 30 unique sounds they make when talking to each other? They can use these sounds to tell other chickens and hens when food is nearby, if danger is near, and more. These birds know that communication is key. No. Don't like that. Find a jar that will make fucking... Nah, it don't unnerve me at all. A jar that will make farm equipment run. So that was eggs up there. That was just that falling. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Here, I gotta turn this shit down. That's what's getting me. I'm hot. Look for the generator pipe in the storage room. Oh, shit. You know what? I gotta put these clothes in the dryer. Perfect timing, nigga. Let's go. I can unnerve myself a little bit, but now I don't want to go into this dark ass apartment. 1 second, yo. 1 second. and shit. But yeah, the gasoline. Let me see some shit. Goddamn. Son's stuck it in my goddamn throat. One second, chat. Unless it's just sinus drainage, which it could be. Very well could be sinus drainage. That seemed to be the only fucking storage. No, I got a feeling some bullshit about to happen, bro. All right. This nursery is for, excuse me, is where Farmer Terry grows some of his best crops. Inside, you'll find his award-winning tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, carrots, and more. The greenhouse helps Farmer Terry grow his crops year-round and protects them from harsh weather, outside pests, and that sneaky Rory. Oh, excuse me. Farmer Terry is able to control the environment within the greenhouse to make it the perfect temperature and lighting for all his crops to grow ripe and delicious for all to eat. Since greenhouse makes it easier to deter pests, farmers don't have to use pesticides or herbicides, which are chemicals that could damage the crops. It's like, you know, this place is dark and something wrong is going on. But it's like a weird innocence to it. Of course, that's where the storage room is. God damn. Hold on, bro. Yeah, facts. So it's like levels to the shit. It's like the more you do, the more you wake shit up, basically. I ain't even gonna front. I'm probably not gonna make it through this demo. It's like it's gonna get darker. It's gonna get creepier. I'm too immersed. I feel like I'm here, bro. Like, so here's the problem with me in horror games. I don't just play video games. I become the video game. Like, that's the problem with me in horror. Somehow I've been able to manage Amanda. I don't know how. I don't fucking know how. But that's why I haven't done, like, granted, they probably not even scary Resident Evils and shit like that. Like, I can't do the Silent Hills. I can't do the Resident Evils. I can't do the Poppy Playtimes or the FNAFs. I love the lore, but it's so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard to actually play them. I feel like I'm in this. The first person is me. I'm feeling it. Nah, nope. We'll see Terry, and then that's probably gonna be it.
Animals are at their best when they're taken care of. It is our duty to keep the animals from getting out, after all. Besides, animals will never leave if you give them something that makes them so happy.
I would hate for an animal to get loose on our water.
Oh, if y'all haven't noticed, there are aliens watching us now on the walls.
You have obtained animal food. Please do not ingest this food. It's not allowed for humans.
I'm a cat, and even I know it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, there are aliens on the walls watching us now. No, it's one that's loose. Oh, this shit is fucking trippy, bro. Where the fuck did the sheep go? Yeah, I can't do this shit, dog. Where the fuck these aliens even fucking come from? Oh my fucking god, chat, I can't do this shit, bro. I'm probably all wide-eyed and shit. Mm. I'm gonna throw on some Tekken. I'm gonna need to beat some shit the fuck up after this. Yeah, that thing doesn't have a face anymore. Yeah, that carrot don't got no face no more. Oh my god, bro. I can't handle this shit. I'm not built for this. And I got a feeling. I got a really bad fucking feeling that I gotta go into that storage room. I bet you Terry about to pop out. I bet you Terry about to pop out. That thing about to fall. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, what type of alienistic shit is this? Yeah. I just don't know how to fucking feed them. How the fuck do you... I don't know how to fucking feed them. Hey, you see how quick I came up out that bitch? I'm like, hell no, dog. How the fuck would I feed this motherfucker? Yeah, it's not giving me a prompt or anything. True that, true that. Those are nails. Yeah, this shit's rough. Like the sounds. They got the sounds far too good on here. No, I tried that already. Definitely tried that already. Yeah, hey, I'm literally. Corey, what's good? Yeah, like as soon as Terry pop out, bro, I'm on Tekken. I promise you I'm not doing this shit. Promise you I'm not. Yeah, it's still not giving me a prompt. So I gotta. No, just a cup. I don't understand. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah. I either gotta turn it on or feed, because I will figure I would have to feed him from somewhere. But fucking where? That only leads outside, and I can't go through that other door. I've been to the hen. There's nothing to do there. Yeah, trust me, Chad. I'm trying to see this shit through. But man, this shit is rough. That's where all of the veggies and shit is at. Can't go through there, thank God. Nope. I don't know, chat. What the fuck? The only place I can see going is the fucking storage unit. And those lights be scaring the fuck out of me. Yeah, you technically can't get to it. How the fuck do you feed this nigga, bro? Nope. You know what? Good question. Very good question. See, I don't think about these types of things. I don't play these types of games. I know one thing. You know what? Whatever. I was thinking maybe that box, but I was wrong. Yeah, the controls don't give much. Um, I don't fucking know. Cause here's the thing about that too. I would still have to I would have to be able to jump on it. Yeah, can't do shit with that door. What the fuck? And of course they don't give you any clue on this shit. Nope. Okay. So you just gotta figure it out. I was thinking maybe you can get up there, but nope. I've tried. Then I've come here already. I even faced my fears and went where I didn't want to go. Don't be saying that shit. Okay, yeah, these tubes represent shit. I've hit 2 of the tubes so far. So it gotta be another tube somewhere. And that's what I'm looking for. Maybe it's over here? And it's crazy because I feel like it's a chicken out too. All right, where the fuck haven't I gone at this point? It gotta be a tube somewhere. I'm about to be so mad whenever I find it. Okay. All right, so that's clearly where the fuck Terry is coming from. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of hiding involved because fucking I feel like they will let you open lockers. All right, so now we back at square one. What the fuck? That's a good question. Where the fuck was that forklift? Nope. Nope, can't move that shit. Come on, Giggle Land, what the hell? Unless I'm just stupid. Cool. Yeah, and I'm trying to just interact with this shit. I just don't know where the fuck else to go. I don't know if it's the pig feed. Yeah, I don't know if it's the pig feed. But we'll see. That's a good question. Shit, nowhere. I felt like the pig feed was the right one because that's when it told me to feed them. Thing is, now we just gotta fucking feed them. You may be right. You might be right. I felt like I saw one. Bro, these fucking aliens creeping me the fuck out. These aliens are creeping me the fuck out. Nope. But that would only make sense because that's where the barn is at. I don't know. Let me double check. I gotta pee. Man, the fart I just farted, my ass just sounded like a muscle car revving. What's good, Glitch? Throws thine ass in said circle. Yeah, where the fuck? Anybody in chat, have y'all played this shit? Let me see something. Do y'all know where I'm supposed to put this pig food? I promise y'all, once we see Terry, I'm dipping, bro. Once Terry peek his little head out, I'm fucking gone, bro. As soon as Terry come out, nigga, we on Tekken for the remainder of the stream. I swear to God. And you would think the sheep likes hay. So that's why I was taking the hay all over the place. This is like the only muddy area. But how the fuck do you even... You can't get to it. True. But shit, the only place I had was that back hallway. I ain't seen nothing else. I went to that one area, and that's the nursery. That's where Terry is, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't talk to the diorama. Or unless, of fucking course. Oh shit. Yeah, here come the bullshit. Nope. Here come the bullshit, cause like, look where that blood stain is at. I promise y'all, I'm about to pack this shit the fuck up. What the fuck? Come on, get me the fuck up out of here. I promise y'all, as soon as Terry come out, I'm packing this shit up. I promise y'all, bro. I swear to God, and the shit's about to get darker, bro. Glitch, don't play this shit.
The crops are at their worst when the weeds begin to grow.
Protect the nursery? What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to? Yeah. How the fuck am I supposed to protect this shit? Nah, no, you don't. Fucking missing children, bro. All right, and then I gotta find a secret staff exit. Okay, and he only letting me go one way for real. Oh shit. I'm stuck now. Here it come. Here it fucking comes.
How the heck are we supposed to get up there?
Shit.
Unauthorized entry detected. Please evacuate immediately.
You really can't turn back now.
And I was calling him Terry. It's fucking Elliot. And that's who I meant to say. Fuck. That shit closed behind me. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm cooked. Welcome home.
Don't be afraid. I'm always watching you. This place looks pretty boring. 'Cause I don't know. 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 'Cause I don't
Hey, Glitch, man, come save me, dog. Hey, incident kiss my ass. Yeah. All right. Terry came to my desk today and told me a story. He said it was a story from his childhood. I forgot. This man was a child once, an innocent young boy who could probably do no wrong. And the story is about a young farmer trying to feed his animals. When the animals were plump, they'd be slaughtered and shared with the small village nearby. However, the grass is dry and no amount of water could grow food for the animals. The animals were thin and died within days. The villagers began to starve, and some would not make it through the nights. The farmers thought for a long time and realized there was something he could give. Um, there was something he can give. He went to the village and gave the leader his sickle. Ugh. He asked to be cut open so his meat could feed the villagers and his blood to seep into his corpse. The villagers cut him open and ate his remains. Okay. With his blood, they poured into his crops. Within days, the crops began to bloom and produce fruit and vegetables. I never heard a children's story like that. I asked him where he learned it, but he wouldn't answer. He told me that it wasn't important, but the lesson was what truly mattered. A lesson he was preparing to enact. A lesson where one's person's selflessness will bring joy to the rest. What is he going to do? Man, this shit dark as a motherfucker.
Where are you?
Terry was teaching the younger kids the basics of gardening. I hate the teachers for letting him get so close to the kids. He saw me and asked for help getting supplies from the barn. I should have said no. I followed him into the barn and something caught my eye. There were some wooden boxes in the corner near the cellar. He was looking at me and them and told me he'd show me what's inside later. He wanted it to be private. We brought out the supplies and I offered to help him with the lesson. Terry told me I should get back to making some scripts. I didn't want to cause a scene in front of the kids, so I did as I was told. As I left, I noticed Terry watching one boy in particular. I think his name was Isaac. He was a Spitfire, but a kind kid. Terry had this weird smile when watching him. Why was he looking at him like that? Of course they want you to restore power. Because I swear to you, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I feel sick. I can't stop my hands from shaking, but I need this to be known. I can't keep this all in my head. I need to know it was real. Terry took me to the barn after our script editing. He opened one of the boxes and revealed a set of old-looking knives. He made them himself, and carefully swiped one of them across his finger. Even with the gentleness touch, he began to bleed. It made him giddy. Then he opened the cellar and had me look down. A giant stone laid in the middle of the room. I could just see the meat hooks hanging around the walls. I asked him why he brought me to the slaughter hall. He let out the biggest laugh I've ever heard from him. He was on the verge of tears and needed a minute to calm down. That room isn't for animals. It's a new project he's trying, something that has to do with that boy Isaac. A project where the selflessness of one will benefit us all. What the fuck is he going to do? Okay. Oh, damn, I gotta pull all 3 fucking levers. Fuck, and that was goddamn... What's his face? So they're timed. So one lever is what? Up here. That's one lever. Where the fuck is the other lever? Okay, so that's one lever. Fucking, wasn't it one like up the fucking steps or some shit? And then it's 3 levers, so where the fuck would the other levers be? Oh, shit. That motherfucker's up. The fuck is he doing? Fuck. Fuck. I only see fucking 2. I don't know where the fuck this last lever is. Okay, so I gotta find all fucking 3 levers. What's his face about to get my dumb ass? I'm not doing this, bro. I'm about to fucking call it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no. Nope. The time limit on that shit rough as hell, bro. So what I think you gotta do is go in fucking reverse. You gotta go in reverse. Oh, this shit eats ass.
Oh, I think we're getting closer. Oh, we're almost there.
I need to find him. I have to get him out of here. I think I could sneak him through the front later tonight. Oh, but where would he go after that? He can't stay in the woods by himself. How do I get him out of here? After the runners came back, I can take a car. I'll drive him in time. Maybe we could take him to the police. His mother has been looking for him, right? Fuck, I don't even know what his last name. Maybe I'll just know. Yeah. Shit.
Right behind you.
What? What? Yo, chat, y'all see this shit? Did y'all see that? Hey. Wait, subject is displaying new behavior, playing the game for approximately 7 days, just believes Elliot is trying to talk to them. Day 2, subject describe odd visual glitches within the game. When the team tried to replicate these glitches, however, they were unable to replicate what the subject saw. Subject now believes there are messages only for them to see. Today, Subject expressed frustration in that blah blah blah. Interview game in the world. Subject has expressed a need to go to the park within the game to meet Elliot. When a member of the team told them they could not go to the park, subject so and so had not shown such intense emotion in previous experience. Subject would beg the team to take them to the park to meet Elliot. Subject is unable to distinguish between reality and fiction. Anticipates more special signs from Elliot. Outcome is desirable. Team report to their findings. Okay. That is crazy. Cause I was like, y'all, no, that's Fury. One of those pictures had Fury on it. Oh, this shit is fucking trippy, bro.
Wow, I wonder who lives here.
I'm not playing this shit no more, bro.
Hello? Dolly?
Is this it? Hey, y'all know. Hey. Yo. That computer fucked me up, bruh. That room fucked me up. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Oh shit. He caught me. He fucking caught me. So it's a big ass puzzle game, and you have to outsmart the shit. Yeah, it was my wallpaper. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta play some Tekken. I gotta take my mind off of this shit. Cause what I know what they call it is the Giggle-Land virus. Oh shit, chat. Oh man. I'm mad as hell. I was too scared to go down there and do that pig shit, but ooh, what y'all think about that? I don't know. I may not fuck with this shit. I believe in the realms, bro. I may not fuck with this shit. Yeah, they used ARG to give you backstory on the game. Oh, that's good though. That's good. That is good. And the fact that they had Elliot move from that power strip, that's how you knew he was on your ass. Oh shit. Woo. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I still got my hallway light on, nigga. I ain't playing. Nah, get me the fuck up out of here, bro. Nope. Exit, nigga. It even when I hit shut down, it was showing my running apps. Nigga, what? No. Oh shit, get me the fuck up out this motherfucker. Ooh, I made it though. The incident, you still in here? I saw it through. I saw it through. Cause like, as scared as I was, I still wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on. Oh shit. Oh shit. And I call myself ready for Amanda 3. Ugh. Oh, I'll be sleeping with my TV on. Ooh, shit. If they can make what's his face look graphically better though, Elliot, that'd be fucking sweet. Mm. They just, well, I don't know. He is a mascot. Oh. Well, you know what? With that being said now though, all right, let's find out how we got up in this situation. Y'all want to do game theory? We doing game theory.
On game theory. Please investigate using the dev build. This is our next step to solving the puzzle, friends. There is even more to this game than we have already played. And this is where the questions we've been asking can be answered. What are they doing the sacrifices for? Where does Sarah fit into all this? And who Can I solve Giggle-Land before it even releases? No, I haven't gone insane. Poppy did that to me years ago. This game isn't even out yet. All that exists is a Steam page and a single creepy YouTube trailer. But if you really pay attention, hidden inside them is a rabbit hole that tells us everything we need to know about this theme.
Yeah.
Or the Disc-Arc, creepy mascots, the horror game, Giggle-Land.
Okay.
But as the old adage goes, there's no rest for the wicked. While I was just minding my own business, YouTube showed me an ad for a new indie horror game, Giggle-Land. Now, despite my sorted food watching experience being rudely interrupted, I have to admit I was intrigued. And so I watched the full video, and it ticked all the usual boxes. Abandoned theme park, creepy mascots, the works. But the game wasn't actually out yet, so I took a mental note to talk about it once it released, and then I saw the description. It was all in binary. Binary that translates to a Discord server link. Clearly, there was more to this thing than met the eye. And now there was a server full of theorists who also wanted to solve what I very quickly realized was an ARG. One of the hardest ARGs I've ever seen, in fact. But thanks to the community's hard work and dedication, as well as a little bit of elbow grease from us here at Team Theorists, I believe we've not only solved the puzzles for this ARG, but the story of the game before it even releases. As always, links for the server and the master doc this community has made will be in the description. But without further ado, let's explore the mysteries of Giggle-Land. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll never stop smiling. Once you join the Discord server, the first thing you're told to do is to visit the website, which hasn't been linked, so we're off to a great start. Thankfully, Discord user FaceMelter9000 somehow managed to find it, Giggle.land. And like that, we're off to the races. Although it's not exactly what you'd expect from an indie horror website. It's more like the back end of a website, though by clicking on admin, you do find the actual website for the theme park, and immediately things feel off. There's a picture of two characters named Elliot and Ella, except according to the assets folder, their names are actually Tolly and Rory. Elliot and Ella are different characters, the cat and dog from the trailer. There's also a page full of cartoon cats, loads of glitchy text that can't be translated, and reviews reminding you to be happy. I did notice a pentagram and upside down cross in a few places, so we might be dealing with some classic demon mascots here, but there's just not a lot to go off of. So I went back to the Giggle.land page to see whether there was more lore to find within those links. And boy was there. When you go to star.html, you get this. When infants are left to cry it out, their cries go through a predictable sequence of behaviors. A baby left to cry it out will eventually stop crying, but it won't be because distress has been eliminated, but rather the baby learns that there is no longer any hope. Jeez, that's depressing. What's worse is that isn't just a depressing line written for an indie horror game. This is actual parenting advice from the book Texas Child Care Fall 2010. The book references the work of Erik Erikson and his theory, his psychology theory, on the stages of a child's psychological development. This quote specifically focuses on the first stage, trust versus mistrust. Basically, how a baby learns to trust that their caregiver will meet their basic needs. needs.
Fuck
and
this game
how
already, chat.
consistently
I'm
they
not
will be
buying it.
met. If they are met, the child develops a sense of trust, which Erickson believed was the basis for personal identity. But if their needs aren't met, then a child becomes fearful of the world around them. Way to make parents sleep training their kids feel bad, my dude. But it is interesting that we're being pointed to this psychologist whose key work was about how letting children cry out is bad. And we've also got a website full of quotes about not feeling pain and being unable to stop smiling. Seems like Erik Erikson might be a fundamental part of the Giggle-Land ethos. As if the park was developed to help rebuild that trust, make them feel happy all the time. It sounds lovely on paper, but this is an indie horror game, so no corporation is a good corporation, and they definitely aren't doing things above board. Back on Giggle.land, there's a PDF called Report November 23rd, 1990. It's a missing persons report for an 8-year-old girl named Laura. While watching TV,
That's
Laura
that girl
was
I
told
saw.
by her mother it was time for bed, and she turns off the TV.
On that little
this
paper?
starts a fight where Laura insists on watching to the end of the episode to see what happens. Laura's mum does end up giving in, but once the TV comes back on, the show has already ended. Laura went to bed devastated, and the next morning, Laura was gone, with all her clothes, stuffed animals, and drawing pad. Laura's mum speculated that it was her ex-husband. They were divorced, and he had a bad habit of hurting Laura. All signs seem to be pointing to him, but with what we know about Giggle-Land's desire to make sad children happy, I have a feeling they were the ones who abducted Laura. Why else would there be a missing child report on a website about a theme park when it was a home abduction? Besides just filling out my indie horror bingo card. If they are following the works of Erik Erikson, they likely believe that what they're doing is a net good, and so kidnapping kids, forcing them to be at Giggle-Land, it's worthwhile because they will get a better future. Needless to say, I had a lot of questions. Fortunately, there was a contact page with an email address for someone named Josh. So immediately I
Real quick, y'all see how deep these stories be getting? And this is just the surface. It's still like 20 minutes left.
sent them an email and got an instant reply. Surprise, surprise, it was just an out-of-office auto-reply. Why put an email somewhere if you're not gonna respond to it? Because this is an ARG, and nothing is quite as it seems. Looking at Josh's sign-off, there was a link. www.kidsmediaworkshop.com. This website is for the company Kids Media Workshop, and their goal is to make cartoons with characters like Elliot and Ella that help teach children about the powers of kindness and friendship, to stand up to bullies and, quote, other negative forces. One of the episodes is actually available to watch. If you head to the Steam page, one of the developers' names is, let's say, unconventional. And while I suppose it's plausible that a child could be named a bunch of random letters and symbols, in reality, this is actually part of a YouTube URL that takes you to episode 3 of Elliot and Ella. In it, Elliot is getting bullied, but he and Ella decide to, quote, remove the weeds from the garden. There's a bunch of glitches, the bullies look at them with horror, and before you know it, the bullies have been buried in the dirt. Yay? I mean, standing up to your bullies is good and right, but burying your classmates was definitely frowned upon where I grew up. That being said, I think we found our monster mascots. However, the kids and their parents don't really seem to mind this. In fact, they love it. And that's because the show isn't just for kids, it's by kids. In the Parent Zone, KMW says it's providing support for parents who have children with trauma. The staff are trained psychologists who provide respite care, separating the kids from their
All
parents,
the ARG.
learning about their issues, and then creating similar stories for
I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it through. Elliot got me.
Elliot and Ella to play out to help them. On the About page, we're also told that the children were encouraged to write, draw, animate, and voice act for the show to help them express themselves. Or as I like to call it, free child labor. That, along with teaching kids to remove, quote, negative forces like the bullies,
So since I made it through and I saw it through, which is what the fuck did Hayden say it was? Yeah, it's the ARG. Like, it actually, there was a computer at the end of this hallway, and it had my wallpaper, my Steam friends on there, and it told me to shut the shit down. And I thought it was gonna shut down, but then it just swirled, came back. Elliot closed the door, bada bing, bada boom.
separating them from their parents, willing or otherwise, and insisting everyone should be happy. Yeah, I I think we may be dealing with some kind of cult. One that is
Exactly,
using the
Nikki.
psychology from Eric Erickson to brainwash kids to build up trust and convince them to leave their sad homes like Laura and remove those who don't conform. Plus, there's this message from the KMW founder and, well, just listen. We live to believe and create something you cannot take away from us. Now, will you listen and take our words as we speak? For we are here to lead you. Like, come on, Terry, sound less like a cult leader. This cult is absolutely trying to convert the world in their way of life and removing those who don't agree with it. And actually, if the kids are writing these episodes, does that mean that they saw what happens if you don't conform? Did they see the murder mascots like we saw in that episode? Just something to think about. Terry also has this weird habit of capitalizing certain letters, which, of course, I wrote down and put into all the ciphers I had, giving me nothing.
I've watched this video. That's what got me into it.
This had to mean something. You don't just randomly capitalize letters like that in an ARG. But it felt like we were missing something. Like there was a key to unlock their true meaning. And that is when Discord user Aurora and her team discovered something huge. After some intense searching through the website, they found that there was a secret audio file inside the missing persons report PDF. I've never seen anything like this before. What a crazy way to hide clues. Good job, Giggle-Land, and good job, Aurora and team, for finding it. So, let's open it up. Wait, it's just a doorbell? No, that was my actual doorbell. Maybe the next clue is outside. Huh, it feels a little big for a clue.
Surprise!
Ah! Santi,
You
what are
saw
you
it
doing
through
here?
glitch?
You've just arrived in the US, meaning your fridge is empty. And while I don't care if you waste away, I think your viewers might. So here's a sponsorship for today's episode that should help you out.
Oh, Cook Unity? I've heard of these guys. They're the ones with a humongous team of award-winning chefs who make gourmet meals that fresh to their about that.
No problem. I'll just wait.
But in that file. And it's password protected. It never ends, does it? So, once again, it was time to go over everything we had to see if there was something I'd missed. And indeed, there was. On Giggle.land, there was a bug report, which seemed like any standard game bug report. But what I'd failed to notice the first time was this one line that's highlighted. Finally, a code I recognize. Base
I was even playing
64,
Tekken.
which gives us the name.
There is a rule, Rob, if you ain't been around. If I'm not playing Tekken, don't talk about Tekken. That's the rule. Maybe tomorrow. But nigga, we was on Giggle-Land.
Sarah. We've not met a Sarah yet, but who am I to question it? Sadly though, Sarah is not
Nigga, I'm about to watch some My Little Pony YouTube videos after what the fuck I just played.
the password, at least not on its own. I do, however, remember this ARG mentioning Base 64 once before, in the description of the secret Elliot and Ella episode. Below the binary code, it says Base 64 plus PDF. We've used Base 64 for Sarah, so now we need to unlock the second half with a PDF.
This shit wasn't even that scary, and it was just too much for me. All right.
And the only PDF we've encountered on this website so far is the missing report about Laura. The question is, what part of the PDF do we use? Discord user Tamer suggested using the highlighted number
Giggle?
at the top of the report, 513-769800. And wouldn't you know it, it worked.
Happy birthday to our dear... We really wanted to celebrate your special day with you. It's a shame your mother took you away before the start. Maybe when you're older we can find each other. We'll give you a gift you'll never forget. We love you.
Even through the distortion, it's clear Elliot is saying Sarah, the name we needed to open the file. Is Sarah another missing kid like Laura? Laura's mother took her away from the show she was watching before she could see the ending. Maybe before she could be brainwashed to make her happy all the time. Although, KMW made it seem like that was happening at the physical Giggle-Land. So did Sarah's mum take her away from the psychologists before they could fix her? Theorizing aside, remember, this isn't actually the piece of the puzzle we were looking for. We were looking for a key to solve this jumble of letters, and that key is now right in front of us. As I tend to do with all random audio I get in an ARG, I put it into a spectrogram, and doing so reveals a 6x6 grid with a selection of boxes blacked out. What was that random mess of letters we found earlier? 6 lines of 6 letters. Laying the text over the grid and selecting the letters that were in the blacked out boxes, you get a single word: crying. They're really leaning into this Eric Erickson quote, aren't they? And they continue to do so because if you take the word crying and put it at the end of the Kids Media Workshop URL, you find this box. It congratulates us for finding the key, and suddenly a picture of Eric Erickson comes out of it because why not? So the weird doesn't stop there. There's another link on the KMW home
Side note, these niggas really put a lot into this backstory.
page labeled The Captain's Sails, and when you click it, it asks you to download a file full of images. These images are particularly peculiar because they are simply colored dots, but each file is named a different number. People tried combining all of them, combining just the reds or the blues, but whatever they did, it didn't reveal anything. We all knew these colors were important because Discord user Joan found a hidden page on the KMW site
I know.
Season and locally.
What part of
Don't know what
PDF
that
do we
was.
use?
It's done that before though.
They could. The PDF we've encountered number at the top of the report. 51
Before.
those are 6 boxes you get crying and put it at the end
But
of
yeah,
the
it's
Kids
done that
Media
before.
Workshop
I don't know what it
URL, You
was.
find this box. It congratulates us for finding the key, and suddenly a picture of Eric Erickson comes out of it because why not? So the weird doesn't stop there. You to download a file full of images. These images are particularly peculiar because they are simply colored dots, but each file is named a different number. People tried combining all of them, combining just the reds or the blues, but whatever they did,
Nah.
it didn't reveal anything. We all knew
'Cause
these
it's my
colours
whole
were
computer.
important because Discord user Joan found a hidden page on the KMW site that gave us the hint red, blue plus green. We just couldn't figure out how. In fact, we were struggling so much that Giggle-Land themselves entered the chat. Yep, they took pity on us and gave us another clue. Eric Erickson had some great books. Well, we've already been talking about one of his books, Childhood and Society, the book about the stages of child development. And this is where it gets real interesting, theorists. If you take a digital copy of the book, specifically the second edition, you can overlay the
a lot of
colored dots
protein.
on the corresponding page the image is named after, and the dots will then highlight certain letters. Noting down what letters are revealed by each color, and then using the red, blue plus green clue from earlier, we get a really long combination of letters and numbers. Again, I tried my usual ciphers. Again, nothing worked, and so again, Giggle-Land had to speak up. They said to use a KDF, or key derivation function. This is basically an algorithm designed to generate secure passwords from a single key value, turning a simple password into a much tougher string of characters, exactly like we have here. All we need to do is reverse it, and for that, we need a key we've actually been given already. Back on the page with the Erickson box, we were told we found the key, and to get there, we had to use the word crying. Discord user True
Just fast. Only eat in between noon and 8. Don't eat after 8 o'clock. Just drink water.
Heads was actually the first to figure this out, and once they decrypted it, we got a new YouTube video. All we can see is a very dark room with TV audio playing episode 3.
You won't actually pull the root out.
However, that's not what's interesting here. What's interesting is the video's transcript. It does not match the audio we're hearing. Instead, it says this. She speaks to herself. Alone, she begins to stand. Reaching her hand, she begs for some light. Answers. That is all she wants. Her travels
that was
are
me
only
incident.
just tumbles. girls. She who
That was me.
speaks 06. Hey, you and me both, poem. I'd like some answers too. Like, who the heck are you talking about? Wait a minute. The letters at the start of each sentence. S-A-R-A-H.
Sarah.
Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. This video is called Second Hijack, and in the description it says, "Where did you take her, Debbie?" I speculated earlier that Sarah's mum maybe took her away from Giggleland before they could do any of the weird psychological experiments on her, based on what Elliot said in the audio recording. If Debbie is Sarah's mum, then it would appear like I was on the right track. Although we have seen a Debbie show up once before. She is one of the children on the parent zone saying how happy she is. If this site is up to date, then she can't be the mother. She's just another child. But if the site hasn't been updated in a long time, then there is a chance Debbie has grown up, had a kid, and then taken them away from the horrors they experienced as a child. My mind was racing, theorizing about the possibilities, only for that to be interrupted by Sin of the Soul from the subreddit R Weird, who came across a Tumblr account about a girl stuck in her house. The name of the account was Sarah is Speaking 06. She who speaks. This is Sarah's account, and it is a treasure trove of lore. She is a girl graduating high school, and much like the transcript of the poem said, she is talking to herself, looking for answers, and is stuck inside her house with her mum constantly keeping an eye on her. This is everything we've been looking for. For example, another post tells us that one day her mum leaves the bedroom door unlocked, and Sarah begins to snoop around, finding her mum's sketches of, get this, Elliot and Ella. I'm getting a real good feeling about her mum being Debbie from the parent zone. Those kids were encouraged to draw, to express themselves, to make the show. And sure enough, as time went on, we got that confirmation. People began messaging Sarah directly on Tumblr, and someone asked if they knew someone called Debbie, to which Sarah responded, "I have a mum named Debbie." And when Sarah asked about her mum's drawings, it was revealed that her mum was raised in a commune with her uncle, who helped teach kids how to draw and express themselves. Check, check,
Shit, I done beat
and check.
I done
Debbie
beat the shit
is
now.
Sarah's mum, and she is the same one from the website, the little girl raised in a commune that was helping to make the show. And as you'd expect, things aren't quite right with this little commune. They aren't allowed to leave, and Debbie mentions there weren't many adults, but lots of children. What did we see earlier in the ARG? Laura, a child being abducted in 1990. And if you look real close at the KMW logo, you can see that it was actually established that same year, 1990. Children are being taken and put into the commune because, as Erik Erikson taught, their childhood years are the most formative, and if raised right, they and the world will have a brighter future. I knew the founder sounded super cult leadery. However, Debbie did escape, and actually, I believe she did so because of the very psychology KMW were using. We talked earlier about Erik Erikson's theory on psychological development, and how in the first year, children learn trust versus mistrust. Well, clearly, KMW didn't read any more of the book, because there are actually 8 stages in this theory that all apply to different ages. Now, thanks to Sarah, we can actually figure out how old Debbie was while in the commune and what stages she went through. Sarah's account ends in 06, implying that she was born in 2006. She's also graduating high school, making her 17 or 18, which would then match up with the year 2024, the same year the KMW website was last updated. So 2006 feels like a good birth year. In one post, Sarah makes a comment wondering what life would be like in the commune. So clearly, she didn't grow up there. But we've also had messages like, where did you take her? So the commune know of Sarah's existence, meaning Debbie either left when she was pregnant or when Sarah was so young that she now doesn't remember. We also know Debbie was part of the commune when she was 11, based on that parent zone comment. And it seems like KMW became public in 1993, according to their website. We don't know for sure if that comment has been there since the beginning, but if it was, that would mean Debbie was 11 in 1993, and so would have been 24 in 2006 when she gave birth and left. Debbie was part of the Giggleland commune for over a decade, and therefore she'd have gone through Erik Erikson stage stage 5 and 6. Stage 5 is identity versus role confusion. This happens between the ages of 12 and 18 years old, when a child begins asking questions like, who am I? Where am I going in life? Erickson says that to help them find identity, you need to allow a child to explore in order that they can form their own sense of self. If instead they are forced to conform to set ideologies, the child faces an identity crisis, leading them to long for a different way of life. Exactly like what happened to Debbie. Forced to never leave, to conform to the commune's way of life, and eventually it caused her to run away to figure out who she was. But not until she got to stage 6, intimacy versus isolation. This stage develops between the ages of 19 and 40. At this age, we as people are seeking close relationships that are based on trust, emotional openness, and mutual support. If the individual finds these relationships, their mental health will be significantly improved and they'll be happy. But if they don't, it can lead to isolation, psychological distress, depression, and anxiety. Due to her crisis from stage 5, Debbie began to become isolated. She could only see the commune and the people in it for what they really were: manipulative, closed off, only looking to advance their mission of saving kids and removing those who caused pain. Even when she found a romantic partner to conceive Sarah, it wasn't real. She was just trying to gain the intimacy that she craved. See, the psychology they were using to get these kids to trust them and make them happy was the very thing that pushed her away. Now, she has escaped, but as Erickson said, the damage was already done. She has isolated herself and her daughter out of paranoia that someone is going to take her away, which ironically is leading Sarah to follow in her footsteps. Sarah is 18 and so is also in the identity versus role confusion stage. And just like her mum before her, she is being isolated, forced to conform to her mum's way of life. Now we are beginning to see her rebel. She's starting to snoop around, desperate to find the truth, and it's driving her towards Giggleland more and more. When Elliot said, maybe when you're older we can find each other, we'll give you a gift you'll never forget, that was foreshadowing the events that I believe we're going to see unfold in the actual game. Oh yeah, remember there's a game attached to this thing? Recently, Sarah began answering more questions on her Tumblr. In those answers, she mentioned having a blue bunny toy with an accessory and that she likes wearing beanies, which matches up suspiciously well with the two characters I mentioned right at the beginning of this episode, Tolly and Rory, who, based on the screenshots on the Steam page, appear to be the lead characters in this game. On the website, we're told that the real Giggleland is being turned into a game, the game we're about to play, making this an in-universe game. So either this is going to be a retelling of Sarah's story with Tolly representing Sarah, or worse, Sarah is going to head to Giggleland and end up being trapped in the commune, forced to help create this game, using her experience and Tolly to tell us what happened, just like the kids' cartoons did all those years ago. The only problem is we won't get a happy ending, because that would mean Sarah is still stuck in the commune in order to make the game and tell us the story. Maybe we'll get to find out what happens to her, but I have a feeling it's not going to be good. Regardless, I think it's clear that Sarah is going to escape her mum's confinement and head to Giggleland to find out what she's been keeping from her, only to discover the holes her mum was trying to protect her from. A cult that kidnaps kids in order to help them be happy, while using them to help brainwash other children with their weird worldviews. They see anyone that gets in their way or anyone that causes pain as a weed that they can remove from this world, maybe with a little help from some murdery mascots. Although we've not actually seen much of these mascots during the ARG. In fact, there are a couple of mysteries left unsolved, but Sarah's Tumblr account is updating every single day. Like, as I'm finishing writing this episode, she found an old Elliot and Ella VHS, which not only had her mum's name in the credits, but also her dad's, Simon, the other kid from the parent zone. Seems like he's still part of the commune. Maybe he's the one communicating with Debbie. Maybe he's going to be the one that tricks Sarah into staying before the game takes place. I guess we'll just have to wait and see for more ARG updates, or for the game to release. But in the meantime, remember, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. World premiere on Game Theory.
Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just a website, it's an ARG, an artfully realized gallery full of drawings, cardboard models, vinyl records, a physical puppet, and of course, puzzles. Lots of puzzles, and they're all hiding a suspicious amount of lore.
But yep, that's the backstory to that shit. Debbie, Sarah, cult-like shit. That explained what the fuck we just played. And I am not looking forward to it. I am not looking forward. Well, I am. I don't think I'm gonna buy it and play it. I don't think I can. Matter of fact, I never watched this trailer.
I wish we didn't have to go back to our groups tomorrow. I bet my group hates me.
Why would you say that? Did something happen?
Well, I couldn't dissect the frog. It was just too scary. Besides, they didn't even want me in their group to begin with. Our teacher just put me there because no one picked me.
Oh, don't look at it like that, Elliot. I know they'd want to be friends with someone like you.
You're right.
Side note, Hayden, I'm wide awake.
I wish I could be like you, Ella. I'm quiet and shy, and I can't do anything you can do.
Like wide awake.
Don't say that, Elliot. You can do lots of things.
Well, I want to be brave. How can I be brave like you, Ella?
Ooh, how about we visit Mr. T?
But school's over. What if he already left?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Come on! Well, go on.
What the fuck?
Come on, say it.
Probably breathing heavy. I'm anxious.
Hi, Mr. T. Sorry for Like you, Ella.
Did you just play something? What did you just play? Oh, you're back.
Yeah, whatever the
And then
fuck
it just went
happened.
out.
Yeah, so now that no, well, I paused it, but
Oh.
yeah, fucking chat should be able to hear me now.
Yeah. I was gonna say if it's not that, then it might just be mismatched OBS audio format from your device in Windows.
Yeah, that's probably what the fuck it was, cause it knocked out the sound for me for a split second, and then when I went back, it was like I looked at all of my audio settings, and I'm like, bro, nothing's what it should be. That's that Giggle-Land virus, nigga.
That's probably what it was.
Hey, probably. I'm up here talking shit. It did access my files. Like, motherfucker.
That shit is so freaky, bro. Like,
bro, that shit. I don't know if y'all noticed. I looked around my room. I'm like, hey.
that shit, yo. When they did that shit in Doki Doki, because like they do that, and then like you can try to go and like delete the file, and then if you launch the game again, it was like, psych, nigga, you thought. I'm like, yo, stop. Stop.
Nah.
Stop.
Nah. I wonder what the fuck that is. It's like
Doki Doki is it's a storytelling, kind of like Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain type shit, but it's more of like reading and stuff like that with like characters and shit.
Those are two games I want to play. Fucking, I never played Heavy Rain. I keep on talking about playing it, but
it's a good game.
If Heavy Rain and what's crazy is I got my godmama's Detroit Become Human around this bitch somewhere. I got it on disc, but I got a digital PS5, so much for that. I think I got it free though through PlayStation Plus.
Oh yeah, it's been on Plus for a grip. They always give that shit away, just like they always be giving away fucking Titanfall.
Bro. Titanfall been free since release, if you ask me.
Like, yo.
Fucking, hold on, let me finish this damn trailer.
I'm quiet and shy, and I can't do anything
this one
you
yet.
can do.
Don't say that, Elliot.
Mr. T.
You can do lots of things.
That's where we was at.
Come on, say it.
Hi, Mr. T. Sorry for coming by so late, but I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, he black? Oh no! Oh nah. Just because y'all name him Mr. T, he gotta be black?
Type shit.
Bro, racist. No, let me shut up.
Wanted to ask you something.
Let me see. What's on your mind, Elliot?
Well,
sound
I'm
like
not
the,
really
sound like a trumpet nigga from Expedition.
I'm not brave enough to try new things. I get too scared and...
You still gotta do endgame shit in that game,
I
bro.
don't think people in my class...
Nah, I still ain't did see, I struggled with that when I was your age too. I was given a very special book that helped me learn to be brave.
To learn to be brave.
Oh, what the fuck?
One must learn the importance of hardship. Bravery can only be achieved by sacrificing your former self and being born anew. Look how weak you are. You are pathetic, worthless. If you do not take action, you will never become the brave hero you wish to be.
Are you saying I need to...
Come on, Elliot! Don't you want to be brave?
Yeah, but not like this. I can't...
Do you want to be worthless? Do you need me to stand up for you every time you cry? Do something on your own for once!
Yeah, that's some super cult shit.
Sacrifice what will kill you.
What the fuck?
What?
Bro, this is as bad as I don't want to play this shit. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on, bro. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. These niggas tripping, chat.
Bro was wearing her face as a mask.
Bro.
That's some Jeepers Creepers shit.
And I didn't even peep that was her face. Yo. Dog. Hey, yeah, nah. We can watch other people play, chat.
Nah, you gotta play it, bro.
No, we gotta put glitch up to it.
Listen, I played Visage, bro. I don't think this is gonna scare me.
True that. Like I said, what my problem was, I get way too fucking immersed. I get way too immersed. Like when I was when I was playing Expedition 33, nigga, I thought I was Verso. I thought I was in Lumiere, nigga. Like that's why I like those RPGs so much. Those FRPGs, flinch RPGs. Fucking yeah, nah, fuck this. I'm straight. Chat, that's it. Oh nah. Yeah, I'm about to let's raid the fuck out. I'm straight. I'm
over that.
I'm about to for real pull up some My Little Pony shit, nigga. Ooh, fucking Turbo Benzone, Claire Obscura. How far is she? She is at the Axons. That's the happiness, sadness, and anger one.
With the masks.
Yeah. Donald Duck will forever be the #1 Zeta Flare caster. Hate or not, shit in your mouth.
What? What?
Have you played Final Fantasy 16?
No, I haven't.
All right, minor spoiler. Dion is better than fucking Donald Duck. Eat my ass. Dion is fucking Bahamut, so he is Bahamut and he fucks him too. Literally.
Because we fucking the songs now. That's what we do.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Dion, nah. No, because Dion is it's some inclusion in 16, but they don't really mash it in your face like that, if you know what I mean. They ain't pushing no agendas. He's just the one character who's homosexual and he got a boyfriend, and yeah.
Makes sense.
So he probably would take down Bahamut. Fucking Giga Flare, Zeta Flare, booty hairs, nigga.
Nigga Flare.
I swear to God. She is. Oh, I thought she had killed that thing. Well, chat, I'm about to fucking raid Turbo. And yeah. Glitch, if you want to hang on while I fucking 4:30 while I work out and shower, I was gonna sit in Discord and listen to some happy shit.
Yeah, of course I'm done.
Cool. Chat, I'm sending y'all over to fucking Turbo. Show her some goddamn love. Glitch, I'm about to knock out this workout, stretch my butt out, so I never mind.
Oh god.
Duh. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be in there in a sec. Bet, yes, keep Glitch company while I stretch these pecs, nigga. I fucking love y'all, and yeah, no, I'm not purchasing Giggle Land. Goodbye.